Ladies and gentlemen, we're starting real soon, real soon. We're going to be talking about this guy, Lou Reviews, the Lolcow of the UFO community. Break it down, buddy. We're making it out of the ghetto with this jam. Break it down, Lou. All right. Should we get started? Let's wait for just one more song. We got I say 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. We'll get the show on the road. Let me try to wake Lou up. Lou, this is a slow jam. Are you ready for this? We gotta wait till the beat drops, bro. Get ready. Get ready.
Walking the fine line between pagan and Christian.
The beat never dropped. The beat never dropped. We've been robbed, people. Lou, quit dancing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Keemstar Show. What the fuck? This shit is like a retired channel. We don't do anything on the Keemstar Show anymore. The fact that we're live here right now is just odd, strange, weird. 122 people here already. Oh, you missed that sound. I know you missed that sound. I missed that sound too. Listen, so the whole time I've been gone from the Keemstar Show, which it's been roughly a year and a half. We built up the Happy Punch brand, right? Which covers, all your influencer fighting news and whatnot. Massive company now. Really, really huge. We cover all the influencer boxing. Now we're covering the UFC stuff. And then just January of this year, we started Skyfire News. So let me bring that up real quick for you. I had it somewhere, but it looks like I've lost it. So let me show you real quick. Let me show you real quick right now. Okay. Skyfire News, people. So here we go. Here's Skyfire News, and basically Skyfire News covers all the news within the UFO community. See, you wouldn't believe this unless you really looked at this community and what's going on, but there is news every single day. Every single day, there's 5 major stories that come out in the UFO community, and you just don't know that. You don't know that. I was a normie. A lot of you are normies. You're unaware that major developments are happening in the UFO community, right? That our government, that our congressmen are coming out and they're talking about UAPs or UFOs. And there's a lot of people out there pushing for disclosure, and that we might get information from the government, that there's all these different programs going on, government programs to bring this information out to the public. And unless you're laser focused on this topic, you would have no idea. You just want it. So this is a topic that I care about. When I was younger, I seen a UFO. I don't know what it was. It was an unidentified flying object. You heard me tell this story, I'm sure, either on the Mom's Basement or one of my podcasts or something in the past. I joined a Twitter space because one of my neighbors is known as TJ, and he is the creator of a show on the History Channel, Skinwalker Ranch. Great show, by the way. Awesome show. Love that show. And he's one of my neighbors, and so I know him. He's worked with my management company in some capacity at some point over at LFM. And I seen him on Twitter in a space, and I joined the space, and there's this guy there. His name's Sean, and he has all these UFO experiences all the time. Like, I'm not joking. Like, UFOs like follow him every night, and he's filming them and posting them on Twitter. I'm like, what the fuck? Then I start learning about this guy, Chris Bledsoe, which has a similar story. And, you know, the more you go down this rabbit hole of the UFO community, it is really, really hard to try to gather all the information. And the reason why a lot of this stuff is on a 2-hour, 3-hour podcast. All right. We just don't have time in our day to be like watching all these 3 and 4 hour podcasts to try to get to the bottom of this. We just don't have that much time. So when I really started going down the rabbit hole and discovering this UFO community that exists on Twitter, I was looking for a Twitter account that covered the breaking news, right? I was looking for that Happy Punch account or that Drama Alert account that just went through, did the work, grabbed all the clips of the big news that was happening throughout the day so I could be informed on what was happening, and it didn't exist. So I created it. I created Skyfire News. Now, obviously, I just can't do that by myself, right? I'm gonna need employees. I'm gonna need people to help me out. And I found these two guys, Red Panda, who, by the way, an amazing fucking YouTuber. Let me bring up his channel real quick. Red Panda Koala. All right. This is Red Panda Koala's YouTube channel, where he makes these big, long documentaries about the history of UFO. I mean, this is like top level stuff. All right. Now, Red Panda Koala isn't just like this average person, right? That's just making these UFO docs. He is getting, you know, shout outs from the creator of Ready Player One. I'm watching this interview with Ready Player One, and he's shouting out Red Panda Koala. He's like, his documentaries are awesome. I'm like, that's wild, right? Another person that I put on the team is Tuba Cabra, or Tupa Cabra. I don't know if I can bring up his channel right now. It might be better if I just bring up his Twitter account. Long story short, Tupa is also a well-respected person that works with many different content creators, that works with major podcasters, and he's extremely talented as a researcher, as a graphic designer, as a creator. I mean, this is the guy. Let me hit the right button here. So this is Tuba Cabra. And this is the makeup of Skyfire News, okay? You got me, Red, and Tuba, and every single day, we just grind and try to create a fair, balanced platform, you know, for the UFO community to get the news of what's happening and what's going on. Does that make sense? Are we all on the same page? What are the chat? Okay. Ever since I've started Skyfire News, what I found out is that the UFO world, everybody's in groups. There's all these groups all over the place, and they're at war 24/7. The drama in this community is insane. They're doxing each other. They're swatting each other. They're harassing each other. They're blocking each other. They're like, this is the most wild shit. And these aren't little kids. These aren't little kids on the Discord. These are grown fucking adults. These are grown ass men, 40-year-old men, 50-year-old men going around harassing. They're getting on sock puppet accounts to talk shit to each other. Bro, this shit is fucking wild. It's fucking wild. And so with Skyfire News, we're just covering the news. Okay. We're literally covering, you know, let me talk about the groups first. So as far as the groups, you got like skeptics and debunkers that don't believe that there are any aliens or any alien spaceships here. And whatever story comes out, they go out of their way to debunk it. Okay. Then you have like the believers. All right. The believers, there's many different groups of believers. People that think that we're going to have like our consciousness are all going to hook together, and we're all I don't know really what they think, but it seems to be like all of our consciousness are all of a sudden going to connect together like a fucking mega computer, and then we're all going to be a different thing or something. I don't fucking get it. Other people think that the aliens are like Jesus, like all the stuff in the Bible, angels, all that, God, Jesus, they're actually aliens. Like people think that. They think a lot of fucking things, right? But these groups of people are at war. They're at war. And then we got whistleblowers, of course, right? People that worked in the government, in the intel community, that are now coming forth and bringing forth information, like David Grush, Lou Elizondo, people like that. And people are trying to cancel them, saying that they're full of shit. And then their fan bases are attacking the debunkers. It's an all-out war. It's hard to explain this to y'all, right? But I've been living in this for 2 months. For 2 months. And it's an all-out war everywhere. Then you have UFO personalities. We got the UFO personalities. And that's how we come across people like Lou Reviews. This guy. This fucking guy. Now, this guy used to have one of the biggest streams on all of the UFO community. And he used to have like multiple different people come in and be on his show, interview them, give their points of view, whatnot. He was wildly popular. And then all of a sudden, he went after Lou Elizondo, and again, I don't know if these names are clicking with the audience because I'm not sure all of you even know who these people are. But he went after certain people in the community, and it really hurt his reputation. But I will tell you this about Lou. Lou loves us. He loves us. He absolutely loves us. And so here's a little video that we're going to watch first of him gassing us up.
Personality.
And then we're going to watch him do a full fucking 180. So here we go right now. And I promise you, we will all get to laugh our asses off at this guy over here on the left-hand side. But let's watch this clip first.
That's entered the UFO Twitter universe, and that's Keemstar. Have you been keeping up with that?
I have just, there's 2 videos that Keemstar has put out here in the last 24 hours. The first was calling out that...
Bro, they literally, like, he puts it in the caption, the Skyfire News. Literally, it's in the caption. It says UFO, the UFO podcast. Just because they didn't use the @ that people were complaining, like, oh, that's...
a new UFO coverage Twitter account called Skyfire News, and from what I can gather... this is headed up by Keemstar.
Guys, I'm sorry if this is boring when we watch his clips. I really do apologize if it's boring, but he's boring. He talks real slow. It's very low energy. It's a lot of ums and this and he gulps like 3 gulps of oxygen before a syllable comes out. It's like I'm sorry. I'm trying to get through this. Bear with me.
And it's also pretty much hosted, and it looks like it's hosted by Red Panda and Tupacabra. And so I've got mixed feelings.
He said Red Panda and Tupacabra?
About Skyfire News and sort of where it's coming from. But the thing is that they're doing actually pretty decent work at keeping everybody up to date with the little happenings, the little...
Okay, so he's giving us love. He's giving us love, people. He's giving us love. He's giving us love. He's saying Skyfire News is doing a pretty good job keeping people up to date on the happenings in the UFO community. Good. That's the whole point of it. That's literally the whole fucking point. All right. But he's going to turn on us, and we'll get to that real soon. And it's fucking hilarious. All right. But let's go back to it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to bore you with this clip, but we have to watch it for context, people. We have to watch it for context. Here we go. Go ahead. Continue.
Minute things that I think a lot of people are missing when they're talking about this topic. And so, good work.
Yeah. Somebody in the chat said 2x speed. We're going to need it. We'll put them on 1.25 to start. See how that is.
is praised when good work is done. And so, yeah, these guys have been clipping a lot of stuff. I've got their link in the description below, so if you guys want to go check them out on Twitter, you can go do that. So, you know, the thing about these guys is like they're clipping all of sort of the relevant stuff, the relevant things that are said within the community, and so here
again. Okay. So that's 2 times now. 2 times he said they're clipping the relative stuff that's happening in the community. Okay. Yes. That is the point. All right, continue.
A clip. This is a Skyfire News clip. Again, links are in the description below. You know, and I'll get into like why this is just an interesting back and forth. But let's listen to this clip again. Skyfire News. I got the link in the description below. Go check them out. Let me check you, Skyfire News. Let me check you guys again.
Now he's plugging us. The guy is plugging us. Lou Review is a good guy. He supports Skyfire News. Okay.
And again, like I don't agree with them 100% philosophically, but they do a pretty damn good job of clipping everything that's said and done.
Okay, they don't agree with us philosophically, all right, but they do a good job at clipping. All right, first of all, I have an opinion on the UFO like topic. All right, Red has an opinion. Tuba has an opinion. Skyfire does not have an opinion. Skyfire News has no opinion whatsoever because Skyfire News is literally just news, just things that are happening within the community. Do y'all understand the difference? Do y'all understand the difference here? I'm going to make a point right now. If an NBA player gets like a DWI or something, right? Does the NBA have to go to court for that, or is it the fucking individual? You know what I'm saying? If a Google employee comes out and says something fucking racist, is Google saying something racist, or is it that employee? Do you see the fucking difference here? Because I'm building this up to show you how this guy has attacked Skyfire News for multiple different things in the future. We'll get there, right? That we didn't do at all. He literally just made this shit up. And this is one of the authorities in the UFO community. That's how bad this community is, with just straight up bullshit and nonsense. It's a fucking mess. But let's continue. Let's continue. Lou saying how much he loves Skyfire News.
This was a clip. This was clipped by Skyfire News, and we'll get to them in a little bit again. They've got a guy. Keemstar's followed me. I followed him back. He's got over 2 million subs. He's trying to do something with this conversation that
Now, I don't have 2 million subs. I have over 2 million followers on Twitter. I have 5 million subs. Little thing, but I just want to point out the truth.
Tried. You know, like this is a great moment right here, right? When you had Chris and Few, like, it's not like you guys are void of good moments. You are. You have them. They're there. For the most part, pretty nice guys. They've been nice to me. I've been in their space.
Okay. So again, nice guys. They've been nice to me. Who is he talking about? These nice guys. He's talking about Keemstar, Red, and Tuba.
And it's been cordial, and they do host pretty decent spaces. He says,
Wait, did he just say we host good spaces too? He said we host spaces too. Okay.
Skyfire News. That's
Keemstar. This is Lolcow podcast, not the Keemstar show. What? What show am I bet it better not be the Lolcow podcast. No, it is the... Bro, you trolled me. You trolled every living fuck out of me. I thought I started streaming on the wrong channel. Fuck you.
Quote from Moran Lerner. Oh my goodness, dude. I don't know. Bringing a 2 million strong new demographic into the conversation is thinking a lot about people would be thrilled about it. I mean, like, I do love that Skyfire News is making all of these clips.
Okay, he loves that Skyfire News is making all these clips. Let's get through this. Come on.
Things because it's making my life so much easier. I don't have to edit or timestamp anything.
So we're literally helping him do his work. Did you just hear him? Skyfire News, because we're clipping all this stuff and putting all the news on the timeline, is helping this man, Lou Reviews, react to the news on his stream because he doesn't have to do the work. That's what he's saying right here. Everybody on the same page. I'm sorry this is boring and he's boring, but I have to show you how much he was sucking our dicks in the beginning of Skyfire News. And now we'll try to figure out at the end of this, and we only got like 30 seconds left, what changed? What fucking changed? Go ahead, Lou.
They basically just do it for me, which is great. Again, this is a Skyfire News clip. It was put together by those guys. So, Just search Skyfire News on Twitter. I've got links to their channel.
He's fucking plugging us. He's telling people, hey, go follow Skyfire News.
The last video I did, so if you want to click that, hit it up. The clip was provided by Skyfire News, so that's where it all came from. Again, you know what? I'll just go ahead. This is sourced. Again, the Skyfire News is doing a great job of clipping these moments and making them digestible, shareable. And I've also got a link to Skyfire News in the...
Bro, this guy has been attacking me nonstop on fucking Twitter. He just did 2 shows saying Skyfire News is fucking garbage, and we're about to see it. But this was like, these streams and these clips are like a fucking month ago. A month ago he was saying this shit.
Description below, so check that. Here it is.
So here we go,
Thank
man.
you, Skyfire News. Again, I got the link. If you guys want to follow them down below, check them out. They clip these things really well. We're going to go over some of the discussions. Thankfully, Skyfire News clipped a couple of parts of those. So this clip was shared by Skyfire News.
Oh my God.
I put their clips in my descriptions in the past, so they're not hard to find. Just Google Skyfire News. Anyway.
Okay. Anyway, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Okay. So he likes us. He thinks we're doing a good job. All right. Now let's try to find out where it all goes wrong. Let's try to find out where it all goes wrong. Okay, let's see here. Okay. All right. I think it started here. I think it roughly started here. So let me explain these 2 individuals for a second. We have Ashton Forbes in a Skyfire News stream, and we have Average Chris. Now, I like both these gentlemen, but let me give you some background on both of them. The top guy here, Ashton Forbes, believes that Malaysian flight that disappeared, I think it's like roughly like 8 years ago. You guys all know what I'm talking about, right? One in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. There's a clip from 2014 that shows orbs flying around the plane and the plane disappearing. And he believes that technology in that video is real. Now, he's like one of the few people that think it's real. I don't think it's real. Chris really doesn't think it's real. And basically, at some point, Ashton Forbes paid $3,000 to get access to, I guess, could potentially be classified information to get more evidence on the missing plane. Now, Chris is going to make the point that, hey, Ashton, you broke the law. And again, it was like a troll. It wasn't even classified information. So let's just see how this thing plays out between the 2 of them.
Everybody know this is how people like Chris
Here we go. This is how people like Chris, dude. You did a 2.5-hour podcast yesterday where you went through showing everybody's DMs. You're a big piece of shit. If you're going to show everybody's DMs, show your DM with Joe Rogan and prove that you actually got invited.
I literally just did, actually. That's the funniest part about this. You need real help, Chris. And what I'm going to say with you is that
where is it?
Skyfire News covered it. It's up. Please let me respond. It just broke.
You'll see it,
Why do
bud.
I not see it? I don't see it.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm also going to point out everything that you just said is wrong as well. I work with the VA. That's the reason why I have a PIV card and not a CAC card. I was incorrect, and that I was joking in the DMs with you about that because I realized when you said CAC, I got confused because my company actually, we work, the medical records we work with is both the DOD and the VA, but I'm on the VA side. And with respect to why I have top secret clearance is because they're in the same domain, and therefore I have access to everybody's medical record, including every general and everyone else out there. So that's the reason why I have a top secret clearance. You are an idiot, and you need to seek real help.
Can I respond?
So you work with the VA, but you constantly down
And so
veterans.
now we're going to change it, right? Can you just admit and just say that for one? It's always like the narrative.
So this gets really spicy, people. This gets really spicy between Chris and Ashton.
It just keeps shifting, right? Like I'd literally
wait. Let Chris respond. Go ahead.
So
Chris.
you got a top secret clearance working at the VA. Is that correct?
I think I was clear, right? And I explained why.
Okay. Well, now that I know you're at the VA and what you say about veterans online, and you've actually got a podcast up where you're downing veterans, I'm going to make sure the VA sees that. Because if veterans,
no, Chris, let's not do that.
Chris, buddy.
No, shut the fuck up for one. Yep, not one of you in this lobby can tell. None of you are veterans.
So this is kind of where it gets spicy, guys, right? Because Chris is making the point that Ashton may have like broke the law. Ashton may have violated, policy, being a contractor for the U.S. government. Ashton may have overstepped, and Ashton might get fired over this. All right, so things are getting heated, and that's basically what they're talking about.
None of you are veterans. So if there's a guy on here that's
one
sitting
at a
here
time,
saying,
please.
no, if there's a guy on here that's downing veterans, and then they also work at the VA, yeah, you damn well. Why should any veteran have to sit there and have to listen to an Ashton Forbes or trust them with his information when he posts DMs online? So no, I guarantee you there's going to be something come from that.
Chris, wait,
Nope,
Chris,
nope.
can I ask for
Actions
more
have fucking
details?
consequences, and you're going to learn, Ashton. You're going to learn about it. Have a good night.
You got what you wanted, Chris. Good luck, buddy.
Wait, Ashton, wait. Chris, can I ask for more details what you're referring to?
No, you can't. You can't because he left.
Dude, by the way, this happened really late at night. Do you I sound fucking drunk in these clips.
What are you even talking about, dude? You're so entrenched in conspiracy theory. It's so weird. Stick with facts. That's the problem with this whole community. Is nobody sticks to facts, and if it doesn't suit your narrative, you're gonna make some kind of conspiracy theory and say it's a psyop.
Okay, what facts?
How do you get through How do you get through life every day when you think everything's a psyop that doesn't fit your narrative? How do you accomplish daily tasks every day?
Chris, you got vaccinated, didn't you?
What?
You got vaccinated, didn't you?
Why are we talking about?
See, this is where it gets real spicy. You got this guy right here from the Investigate Earth podcast asking Chris if he got vaccinated.
Vaccination?
Well, because I know you did, because I know your type, and that's my point.
Dude,
Chris,
you just said.
Can we just get an answer though?
I know you want to, but I don't
else
want
on the record. I want to get him on the record. Chris, what's your answer? You don't have to answer. You can say you don't want to answer, but what is your answer?
So why is somebody in the medical field with the VA asking me my vaccination status in an open forum?
Well, we already know what
That's a HIPAA violation. That is a HIPAA violation.
All right. And before we move on to the
correct.
final, there's one more story you want to cover tonight. I think we kind of.
Okay, so that's pretty much it. I hope I'm not missing anything left in it, but you guys get the point. I just want to move this thing around because it's not really about this, but that's something that you do need to know. Is that exchange happened? Chris got really mad at me. All right, Chris was like relatively upset with me over covering that. I thought that it was really important news, to be honest, because let's think about it. All right, if Ashton Forbes, who is very popular, by the way, if you don't know, he's got a successful YouTube channel. He's been investigating. He's been fighting. He's been going on all these podcasts, and he truly believes that UFOs made that flight disappear. Right. If Ashton Forbes gets fired from his job for seeking answers on this and potentially buying classified information, that's newsworthy. So we covered it. However, Chris and Chris's friends were mad at us for covering it. They thought we were like trying to make fun of Chris or something, which we weren't at all. I like Chris. I fucking like Chris. I like Ashton too. And I've never had personal beefs with either of them. But they took it a certain way. Now, Chris happens to be friends with Lou Reviews. They have a good relationship as well. And after this whole incident took place, I seen like a big change from Lou Reviews, and he started coming at me. I gotta find the Google Doc. Let me get back to it. Bear with me. I lost it. I clicked off of it for a second. And let me try to get back to where we were. Okay, Lou Reviews and Keemstar Text Exchange. Okay, here we go. Okay, it starts right here. After that stream, Lou Reviews puts out, if you love right-wing, anti-vax, Chapman-lauding conspiracy narratives, Skyfire News is your place to fester. You're in really weird hands. Now, this is the guy, people. This is the guy that you all watched saying that we do great spaces. This was the guy that uses Skyfire News on his show as a reference, who praised us, who shouted us out, who told people to follow us. All of a sudden, he's done a 180 because of views of other people, not us, that happened in the space. So I have to respond to this. I said, it's kind of weird. Let me see. It's kind of weird that you're on stage and you don't say anything, but then you tweet the next day talking shit. And again, look who's here, people. Lou Reviews is here. He's fucking here. Why didn't he just join the space? Now, he's going to go on to say, I wasn't there when you guys started spouting off about all that bat bullshit. I would have called you out on the spot like Average Chris did. You guys are cutting your own nose, spite your face. Now, I'm sorry, Lou. Who the fuck is you guys? Who the fuck is you guys? All right. We report UFO news that's happening in the community. There are tweets. They're all over. When we conduct a spaces, right, we're going to invite people from all different sides of the community, debunkers, skeptics, everyone we can think of that have different opinions on each one of these news stories that come out, because we want these sides to debate. We want to hear views from all sides of this community, because when ideas go to battle, that's the best result for who? For you and for me, right? So the whole idea that Lou Review is saying we're doing the conspiracies is bad faith right out the gate. And to those of you that are friends with Lou, to those of you that are fans of Lou, this is just the fucking start of the bad faith bullshit that you're going to see from your buddy. All right. This whole fucking stream is bad faith. So let's get a counter going on. Every time we show something bad faith bullshit from Lou Reviews, type in the chat. So right now, everyone should be typing 1. When we get on to the next point of Lou being dishonest, Lou being bad faith, Lou fucking just making up shit, during this exchange, we're going to do 2. Then the next one, 3, 4. We're all going to count together. It's going to be fun. And at the end of this, if you still support the guy with fucking 50 bad faith arguments, that's on you. All right. So I respond, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about when you say you guys. Somebody on the panel asked Chris if he was vaccinated. I'm not sure how that represents you guys. We have you on our spaces and you say a lot of dumb shit. Was that Skyfire News' fault or yours? He responds, but nobody put a stop to it either. It's a medium where up is down and down is up. You're alienating rational minds in the conversation so people can be belittled for clicks. And conspiracy is king. It's your space, your news outlet. You own it. So yeah. Okay. Are we on 2? Are we on 2? Because Twitter spaces are not fucking news. Twitter spaces are fucking individuals that come up and they give their opinions on the news that is happening. Now, news can happen in a Twitter space, as you just saw, right? We just saw, Ashton Forbes and Paranormal Chris go at it in a heated exchange, and that was news, and we reported it as news. But the streams themselves are not news. It's not, Skyfire News is co-signing what this person is about to say. And by the way, Lou Reviews has a fucking YouTube channel.
Became a member.
Thank you for being a member. Don't be a member on this channel because I rarely go live on this. This has been a dead channel for what, over a year? I don't know if I'm going to do other streams over here. But to give you an example of how bad faith this is and why you need to put 2 in the chat for his second bad faith is because Lou Reviews has had multiple people on his fucking show which he later disagreed with what they said. So this is so fucking hypocritical. This is fucking nutso land. So I respond with a Twitter video. Here we go. The classic Keemstar Twitter video.
Lou, this is obviously a little deeper than surface level, so I'm going to have to explain it to you. Somebody on stage was asking Chris if he was vaccinated, trying to make the point that Chris just listens to whatever the government says. That was the whole point of them bringing it up. You then take that and spin this into alt-right conspiracies on Skyfire News. Skyfire News is cutting off their own nose by having outright conspiracy. Like, first of all, this woke cancel culture, fucking calling people outright shit is like 2 years old. It's like 2 years old. That died 2 years ago. All right. That doesn't work anymore. You got to get caught up with the time. If me and you have this conversation in front of millions of people, no one would be on your side. No one. So these arguments that you're making are so outdated. Guilt by association, cancel culture, this woke shit. None of this exists anymore. It died 2 years ago, Lou. All right. You now have to win arguments by facts and logic. All right. And being truthful and being honest. That's the new world we're in. You can't play these little games. They don't work anymore.
Thank you, UFO Shane, for becoming a member. Thank you. Again, don't be a member over here, because then I'll be forced to like stream here like every once in a while, so I don't feel guilty. But don't become a member over here. You want to send a dono, that's fine. Love it. So yeah, I think, and I don't know about you, but I agree with Keemstar here. I think Keemstar made a pretty good fucking point, a pretty good argument. But we're going to get a response from Lou Reviews here. Let's see what Lou had to say about this. And by the way, before I show you this video, I just want to say Lou is looking fucking good. He swagged the fuck out. He just had a skin peel. His skin is looking fresh. He's looking extremely healthy. So I just want to say, before we get into this response, be prepared, because this is a handsome, handsome man you are about to see. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Lou Reviews. There he is. There. Look at this handsome guy.
Okay. Am I doing this right? I got the right color on? Is this... I know I don't have a beanie. I'm sorry. For 2.6 million followers, boy, buddy, you do love beefing down.
Bro, why are you bringing up my followers? Okay, I got to stop right there. Here's another bad faith, all right? All these tweets, look at the tweets. I'm tweeting directly at him. I'm not tweeting these to my followers. My followers can't even see this. It's literally me tweeting directly at him. So the only people that are seeing these tweets from me are people that follow me and Lou. But okay.
That's right. I got the right color on. Is this... I know I don't have a beanie. I'm sorry. For 2.6 million followers, boy, buddy, you do love beefing down. Let me break this to you. Your staff is awful. They're awful people. They're right-wing conspiracy nuts.
Hold on. What the fuck just happened? What? Did you guys not see the clip a month ago where he said, my staff are nice and they're good people? What happened? All of a sudden, out of nowhere, my staff are fucking horrible people. What the fuck just happened? Could this be number 3 in the bad faith fucking counter? Let's continue.
And one of them was busted for saying some really racist, really homophobic shit in a message board a couple years ago. In the last 2 years, they've tried to spin that off and blame it on a hate group. But the bottom line is that Chupacabra has come out in a space the day it happened and apologized profusely to all of his followers who thought he was this artist and not this racist, homophobic person that he displayed in message boards online. He's part of your staff. Red Panda Koala, who's also spent the last 2 years spinning that narrative for him, is part of your staff. You guys platform every single show drunks, conspiracy theorists, and right-wing
vaccine deniers.
Okay. All right. Vaccine deniers. I don't know what the fuck that means. All right. Look, I don't care if someone's for the vaccine or against the vaccine. That's not why they would be on a fucking Skyfire news space. It's about fucking UFOs. Like, that has nothing to do with it, right? And the guy was asking Chris if he was vaccinated, by the way, trying to make the point that Chris listens to whatever the government tells him. That was the whole point of the fucking argument. There was no argument about should you get vaccinated or not. Like, he didn't make that fucking argument. And by the way, it was him. I don't even fucking know the guy. I don't know the guy. The guy ended up getting on stage because he had a popular podcast, right? And we thought it would be a qualified person to join in the conversation. And there were arguments against him. Who was the argument against the guy asking about the vaccination? Fucking Chris. That's the whole point. This is not a biased zone. This is a Skyfire news space with multiple different points. Now, we're going to talk about Tuba and Tuba's Discord messages in a minute, but I think we should just watch the whole thing so we can really understand Lou's point here and what he's trying to make.
So when you have you as a co-host, Keemstar, and your company, Skyfire News, as the controller and voice of reason in those spaces, don't be shocked when people walk away going, oh, yeah, those are racist, homophobic, right-wing, anti-vax nut jobs that hang out and have discussions with shamans that were part of the January 6th insurrection. So when you don't defend those things in your own space, or you don't speak up against those things,
that didn't happen in my space. None of this happened in my space. Okay, spam 4 in the chat. We're on the 4th bad point. All right, there was no fucking January 6th supporting. There was no fucking Q shaman fucking conspiracy theory in my. None of this is real. None of this exists. This never happened in a Skyfire news space. This is all fucking made up by Lou Reviews.
In your own space, yeah, it's guilt by association, because clearly you agree with those things. And if we have
Wait. Clearly, okay. Let's talk about Tuba, okay? Now, Tuba, who's very talented, works with multiple big content creators, helps them with, doing thumbnails and editing jobs and whatever. Very talented individual. Now, Tuba didn't really have plans of being a personality on the fucking internet. So Tuba has done what a lot of people on the fucking internet has done. Been pretty fucking edgy. Said some pretty fucking fucked up shit on a Discord. Years ago, by the way, like we're talking like 6 or some fucking years ago, these clips are. Maybe, I think some of them are newer. But he was on a Discord. He was saying a bunch of horrible shit. Some of Tuba's haters went through a Discord. They screen capped everything, and Tuba got exposed. So you know what Tuba did? Tuba apologized. He flat out owned it, took accountability, said that he was saying all this stuff. They did take some of the stuff and try to spin it out of context to make it worse than it really was, but it was all bad. It was all fucking bad. It wasn't good. I've seen them. All right. I've talked to Tuba in length about this, right? Tuba knows that, like, if he repeats any of this nonsense, we have to let him go. Like, I'm not gonna fucking have somebody spewing racist, homophobic shit on my fucking team. Obviously, we would have to let him go. All right. But the fact is that people are going to fuck up. They're gonna make mistakes. All right. Like, if I can only employ people at Skyfire News that have a strict, clean past, then I don't know who the fuck am I hiring? Who the fuck am I hiring? You know what I mean? Like, Everybody has fucking done and said stupid shit. Maybe not in the level Tuba did, because Tuba was pretty fucking bad. But everyone has put their foot in their mouths and said some fucking dumb shit. I know for a fact, just through talking to Tuba, there is not fucking hatred in that guy's heart. There isn't. There isn't. He's not racist. He's not fucking homophobic. Tuba right now currently works with the head of Drama Alert, who's transgender, by the way, and gay, all that stuff, right? Which is, you guys know Gino from Drama Alert. She runs Drama Alert. Tuba works hand in hand with her right now, and they have a great working relationship. He is not these things that he said in a fucking Discord 6 years ago. He's just not. He doesn't have hatred in his heart. And the reason why he got up and apologized in front of the whole UFO community and took the L on his fucking forehead is because he knew that he was wrong. He knew that he was wrong. But that's something we don't see in this UFO community when people make mistakes. No, they double down and they triple down and they make all these fucking excuses. Tuba didn't do that. He fucking owned it. He fucking owned it. So I get real mad that this guy is acting in fucking bad faith. You all saw him say that Tuba and Red are nice guys, they're great guys, and they're doing great work. And now all of a sudden, 2 weeks later, Tuba and Red are fucking alt-right, and they're this and they're that, and they're bringing down Skyfire News. And I believe all this alt-right fucking conspiracy shit that fucking the fucking Jan 6 shaman said, because the Jan, and by the way, Tuba likes the Jan 6 fucking shaman, right? They had a space together. He wasn't on Skyfire News. I don't like the fucking Jan 6 shaman. I was in a space with him and I was clowning on him. I was making fun of him. He was going on basically saying that all of our consciousness are going to link together because a certain frequency is going to happen. And as long as we play the same fucking song with the same frequency, we're all going to be linked. Bro, the guy's fucking nuts. I'm sorry. But the guy was spewing nonsense to me, and I was picking on him in his space. He's not my fucking friend. Tuba likes him, and Tuba wants to give him a chance. And you want to know why? You want to know why? Because Tuba talks to everyone. This is how I know he's not fucking racist or homophobic or anything, because he literally will talk to anyone. He doesn't do this, oh my God, apparently you did bad things, you said bad things, so I'm not going to... Tuba doesn't do that. He doesn't do that. He literally talks to everyone, including this nut job from January 6th. And on top of that, the fact that you're calling me out for supporting some Jan 6 shit is fucking crazy. Because one in the chat, if y'all remember, when I got called a fucking snitch for fucking reporting to the FBI of that Jan 6, what the fuck was that guy's name? Do you remember the Jan 6 motherfucker who I hate this guy's guts because he's such a bitch? He'll literally go start a fight with people on the street, just normal citizens. And when they try to defend themselves, he'll spray them with mace. What the fuck is that guy's name? You guys know who I'm talking about, right? Somebody give me that dude's name. Anyhow, this January 6 motherfucker, he went into Pelosi's office, right? Streamed the whole thing. And the FBI put out this, Baked Alaska, thank you, Baked Alaska. Baked Alaska is the biggest bitch in the world, okay? Anyhow, he broke it into January fucking 6th, and the FBI put out a fucking post, and they're like, hey, could you help us identify some of these fucking criminals? I fucking tweeted right at them. I was like, Baked Alaska, that guy's a fucking criminal. He's a legit criminal, and it's not just breaking into January 6th. I've seen him for streaming entertainment, assault, just citizens, women, just minding their business, working their job at a fucking store. He'll start a fight with them for online entertainment, streaming entertainment, and then mace them in the face and run away. This guy's a fucking criminal and needs to be fucking locked up. So the fact that you would try to tie that to me is fucking hilarious. I don't know where we're on the counter of fucking bad faith, but this has to be number fucking 10 or something. I think it's more like 6, but we'll continue. We'll continue.
A conversation in front of millions of people, which, by the way, I don't think you can pull millions of people to listen to that conversation. But if you could,
I never said I was going to. I never said I was going to. I said if we had this conversation in front of millions of people.
I think at least one person would agree with me. I hate to break this to you, but the majority of people feel like this. It's billions of people.
The majority of people do not agree with the slander that you've put out on Skyfire News and the nonsense. You want to know why? Because I fucking talk to everyone. Because I talk to everyone, Lou. And I have good relationships with almost fucking everybody in this UFO world, right? I have open comms with everyone. There's a few people that blocked me from the UFO hate group or the UFO late group. But, you know, me and Mike have a decent communication level right now. And I have reached out to Milk Farts and I've talked to him just to better understand his angle and whatnot and where he's coming from and their points of views. But I personally get along with everyone. And anytime that you see me in a fucking fight with anybody in this UFO community, since I started, it's been on the defense of bullshit swung my way. Perfect example. UAP Mike said that we were dragging veterans. That was horseshit. We were not, right? So me and Mike got into it. But again, it's always me on the fucking defense. You decided to go sling all these fucking arrows at Skyfire News, and every single one of them's gonna fucking miss. Let's continue.
In the world, not millions. So, yeah. Have fun with Skyfire News. Have fun with the people that you've surrounded yourself with. At some point, you're gonna realize the danger that you're creating.
I'm creating danger now, people. I'm creating danger. Again, bad faith. I'm sorry. We got to add another number. What are we at? 7? How am I creating any fucking danger? Make it make sense. False allegation after false allegation after false allegation. And we haven't even got to the fucking 2-hour stream of bullshit. We're not even to the 2-hour stream of bullshit. This is the Twitter feed that led up to the 2-hour stream of fucking bullshit. And by the way, shout out to UAP Mike because he called in the Lose show and fucking destroyed him today. It was pretty fucking entertaining. Okay, let's continue.
Hopefully it's not too late. But you know, who cares, right? We get clicks and views and you get 1 million downloads, and every time Ashton Forbes is on one of your platforms, boy, do a lot of people come. Awesome. Congratulations. You've done it. Go. Fucking conspiracy theories and irrational thinking.
Yeah, again, we didn't put forth any conspiracy theories. What are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about? I'm pretty sure I respond to this. Yeah, here we go.
I don't want to just name call, but you're a fucking idiot. You're so dumb. I try to explain to you, Lou, that the cancel culture woke shit, the guilt by association thing doesn't exist anymore. And instead of you understanding this concept, you double down and you triple down, and you have a guy on your team that was caught in a Discord saying fucking racist and homophobic and da-da-da-da, and obviously you support that. Listen, first of all, I disavow and don't support anything that Tuba said in the Discord. But you know who else doesn't? Fucking Tuba himself! All right? And by the way, Lou Reviews, let me use your logic against you. Were you on Skyfire News with a panel with what you call alt-righters? That would make you an alt-righter. That would mean that you support the alt-right Skyfire News and the alt-right speakers. And do you see how fucking stupid and lazy these arguments are? Do you see how no one can get behind you and support you and say, yes, Lou is right? Maybe if we were in 2020, maybe if we were in woke land or cancel culture land a couple years ago, a different time frame in which we don't live in now, maybe these type of arguments would have support. But it doesn't exist anymore. Do you understand what I'm saying? It doesn't exist anymore. Now, you can put yourself in a bubble, all right? And as long as everyone has the same opinion as you, you stay in that bubble and everyone else is bad and this person is that and that person's that, so you're not going to interact with them, right? That's fine. That's what you're trying to put forth in this argument. But you don't even do that because you interact with all these people. You interact with all these people. So by using your own fucking logic, Lou Reviews, you are an alt-righter according to you and your logic, by who you associate with. Do you see how lazy and fucking stupid this is? Next time you speak to me with some intelligence, all right? Don't come with this dumb fucking guilty association, cancel culture. This is like fucking the lowest IQ shit that can come out of a human's mouth. Shut up.
Okay. So now we get to laugh. Now we get to laugh. All right. You ready for this? People, this is going to be good. This is Lou Reviews on a fucking scooter. This guy, Lou Reviews on a fucking scooter. Okay. Finally, we're going to get some jokes here. Here we go.
Oh, Keemstar, buddy. I don't think you understand what association means. I'm not their friends. I don't follow them on Twitter. I don't host spaces with them. And I don't hire them to run my media corporation. So, no, I don't associate with them because I've been in a couple of your spaces to add conjecture, debate, and common sense.
Okay.
Also, you'll notice.
So two things we got to respond to right off the bat. Okay. Two things we got to respond to right off the bat. He said that he doesn't host spaces with them. That is false. That is literally false. All right. He has had Tuba Cabra, right? My employee, you know, the racist alt-right guy that he claims on his show 2 fucking times. After this came out, they've been in fucking spaces together at least 15 times. And this is Lou saying this. Lou is confirmed just tonight on stream that Tuba was on his show twice and that they've been together in spaces 15 fucking times. 15 fucking times. What is this last point? What do you say?
And common sense. Also, you'll notice I don't spend too much time in your spaces because they're insufferable. I've been in a couple of your spaces to add conjecture, debate, and common sense.
Okay.
Also, you'll notice.
Okay. He says he was joining my spaces to basically add a different point of view. Yeah, that's the whole fucking point. But earlier in this thread, he was trying to say that the spaces were, like, had a conspiracy theory element of them. Like, what? Which way is it? Why would we have Lou on there if Lou had a different point of view if we were trying to push conspiracy? Make it make fucking sense, buddy. Like, look at his face right now. His brain is working in fucking overtime trying to get the equation to work.
I don't spend too much time in your spaces because they're insufferable.
They're insufferable? Did you guys not just watch the clip where he said on his own fucking show that we run great spaces? This is what I'm talking about. This is why we need a bad faith counter. This is why we're on number 9 of the bad faith counter of this guy literally, yes, I'm bringing up the leafy shit, literally lying. He's lying. He's not acting in good faith. He's making up shit as he goes along. And we're not even to the 2-hour stream.
Conspiracy theory. They're just full of it. So, again, it is amazing that a guy with 2.6 million followers has the time on a Sunday to beef down with someone like me. But if this is how you want to spend your Sunday, cool.
Why does he keep bringing up my followers? I did not bring my followers and my audience in this until now. Now I'm on the Keemstar Show, which is a dead fucking channel that was abandoned well over a fucking year ago, all right, at this point. And this is the first time I've involved my followers into this conversation. And as far as why I would spend time sitting there going back and forth is because you're acting in fucking bad faith and you're taking swings at my company, Skyfire News. And the things that you're saying aren't fucking true. They're fucking made up. You're being hypocritical. You're making multiple false claim after false claim after hypocritical claim. You're just spewing fucking nonsense out of your fucking nonstop fucking L spewing mouth. Every time you speak, L's are just flying out. Like of course I'm going to respond. At one point in this UFO community, long before I got there, Lou was one of the more popular YouTubers, all right? This was the guy that people trusted. This is the guy that people would tune into to get their information, all right? And if that guy is saying that Skyfire News is all of a sudden alt-right and it's this and it's conspiracy nuts and that, I have to respond. I don't know if you've ever built a fucking company, Lou. I don't know what it's like. But you got to just fucking work. You can't let fucking someone like you sit there and sling a bunch of fucking arrows and false narratives and manipulation throughout this UFO community. You can't let that go unanswered. You have to fucking respond. So yeah, I was busy on a fucking Sunday. I had meetings to set up fights. One of my fighters might have a UFC thing. There's all kinds of crazy stuff going on. Multiple fucking brand deals. All right, we're pitching an hour Dromeler stream to the big platforms. I got that shit going on. All right, I have a million fucking things going on. I got to make Dromelerts. I got to stay on that shit as well. I have so much stuff going on, but I'm not letting this slide. Yeah, I'm gonna put time and effort into this. So you can't damage my company like this with lies and bullshit. I'm going to put time and effort into it. Sorry, Lou. That's how it's done. Unlike you, I'm not fucking lazy. I'm not lazy. I have so many instances of you being fucking lazy as hell on your fucking stream. And that's why you thanked Skyfire News for covering the news in the UF community and the UFO community. Is because it made your job easier because you're too lazy to fucking grab the clips yourself. You can just go through our timeline and then that's your show to react to. I'm not you, bro. I'm not you.
I've got a table read to go to.
Now he's flexing that he has a table read to go to. By the way, this is an actor. You might recognize him if you have a pause button on your remote control, because he plays extras in the background and he's going to a table read. So apparently he's got some lines this time. Good for you, Lou. Good brag.
Cool little scooter. And sure, if you want to do this all day, I guess we can. I don't have to call you dumb or anything like that either. I mean, it's not necessary. Let's be civil about it, right? I mean, you're the guy with the...
Let's be civil after he just called me alt-right? What?
2.6 million followers. Let's be civil about it. All right. Lou Reviews News out. Are you guys going to make a meme about this, by the way? Are you going to make one of those awesome memes? Keemstar and Lou Angeles go at it to a crowd of 40 people between the two of them?
Well, I have 262 viewers. Tonight, I think you topped at like 110, and I'm doing it on a dead channel. You're doing it on your main channel. Just saying, since we're talking about numbers.
I can't wait to see it. If you don't make it, I will. All right, have a good one.
All right, yeah, well, have a good one. Ladies and gentlemen, Scooter Boy, Lou Reviews. Now, did I respond to this? We're going to be here a while, people. This type of bad faith shit doesn't end. I think that pretty much does it. Let me back up and try to get to the timeline here. Oh my God, guys, look at this. Look at this docket. Look at all this crazy shit that's in here. Okay. So it looks like that was all February 18th time, or wait, no. What? February 8th? This might be new. This might be new. Let's check this one out. Let's see what this is about. Oh, no. We've already covered that. Okay, let's get back. Bear with me. I tried to organize everything. Let's try this one. No, we already covered all this. Okay. We already covered all this. So let me Let's see. Back and forth. You're living in 2020. There's way more fucking tweets. There's way more tweets that go back and forth between me and Lou. So let me bring up, because I don't think we have them here. Excuse me. And I want to make sure that they are represented, because there's definitely some points that I want to make. Now, why can't I search on his fucking account? Can you not do that on desktop? You can't do that on desktop. Okay. Bear with me 2 seconds as I scroll through here and find this post. This is going to be fucking great. This is going to be great. Let me see. I'm trying to find the Wikipedia thing. It looks like maybe my guy's got it. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry for the dead air. I was talking shit to Lou for the dead air on his show. So I'm trying not to be a hypocrite. They're sending me montages. What I want, boys, send me the fucking Wikipedia thing. Send me the fucking Wikipedia thing, because this is fucking hilarious. Get ready to start counting on bad faith. This is fucking hysterical. I want the clip of him calling us out for the Wikipedia thing. So before I get this, let me explain the story to you, right? Now, a lot of believers, all right, a lot of people in the UFO community that believe aliens are real, aliens are here, and the U.S. government has down crafts and alien bodies. A lot of those people noticed that their Wikipedias started changing, and it started having false information, and it started calling all these people, prominent people in this space, like conspiracy nuts and whatnot. And they did not like it. They were very, very upset about it. Okay. Now, before we get into this, I just want you to know my personal position on all this. Wikipedia is bullshit. Like, who the fuck uses Wikipedia? Nobody uses Wikipedia. What are you talking about? I don't know a person under the age of fucking 40 that uses Wikipedia as a fucking source. That fucking website has been nonsense and bullshit and propaganda since its existence. All I ever hear when I hear anyone talk about fucking Wikipedia is them clowning on it at what a fucking clown show it is over there. Basically, if you're an editor on Wikipedia, and you were an editor before someone else was an editor, that trumps it. So all the first editors on Wikipedia, they can change the information to say anything they fucking want. For an example, like they'll put like someone was born in a state that they weren't born, and you can't change it, right? Or they'll put down that, you know, a bunch of fake information. I don't want to get into the details of that, but nobody fucking uses Wikipedia. Like, Wikipedia is dumb. Anyhow, these guys went and created a petition, the believers in the UFO community, a petition to get like certain people and certain groups of editors at Wikipedia, like banned or whatever. They just wanted action to be taken against these editors on Wikipedia. So we covered it over on Skyfire News. We said a petition to dismiss Wikipedia editors skeptic of UFO gains momentum. We call on wikipedia.org to take immediate action against content editors who are noticeably putting out fake information. You know, I'm just summing it up. And that's a quote. That is a quote from the petition, right? So we're covering that this petition fucking exists. Everybody understand? Everybody get it? Now, Lou Reviews responded, and if I could get his respond, because for some reason I can't check the quote retweets on, Lou deleted it. Okay, hold up. We have it right here. Lou deleted the tweet calling it activism, according to my team. So I guess we can't fucking show it. Anyhow, we're going to add... Oh, wait. No, he didn't. We found it. Thank God. Okay, here we go. He didn't delete it. Here it is right here. Just here for the news has quickly morphed into a call for actions sourced from a maniac. Okay. We are not fucking Lou Reviews, you bad faith motherfucker. You're just making shit up at this point. This is not our call of action. This is not our call of action. We're literally just reporting that there's a fucking petition out there. So I call them out. 1, Skyfire News is not doing a call for action. Skyfire News is reporting on a petition that is asking for a call of action. Let's step up those 5th grade reading skills and try to bring it up to a high school fucking level, at least. And by the way, I have 5th grade reading skills too, but at least I can read that much. So yeah, let's add another number on that. All right. Now let's get into some of the shit that this guy has said. Okay. Lou montage.
Keemstar.
Okay, this is going to be good. All right. This is a 10-minute segment. I know there's a bunch that we're missing if we're not going to respond to the full 2 hours. But let's just go through this one by one and get clips going and clips rolling. My phone is blowing up. Guys, don't be sending shit to my phone. Stop texting my phone. I can't. I'm on a computer, right? You want to send me clips? It gotta be Twitter DMs. It's the only way. My phone is not my computer. Okay. Let's get into this, boys. You ready? Everybody got their popcorn? Everybody got their popcorn? This is going to be fucking good. Let's have fun with this. Here we go.
Who's, to his credit, has got a few successful Keemstar, who's, to his credit, has got a few successful companies, knows how to manipulate the algorithm, and he knows what people want to watch, which is drama. I mean, his biggest account, if I'm not mistaken, is drama alerts.
Okay, so far so good. You're right. Everything he said is right. I do know how to run social media accounts. He calls them manipulation, whatever. I guess that's fine. I guess you could say that's manipulation if you know how to entice, people throughout social media. And my biggest account is Drumler. Go ahead, Lou.
The other day, that account shared with no information, with no preface, with nothing, okay? There's a famous actress that had an AI recreation of herself doing adult acts, and they shared this with no context or anything. Just, hey, you want to see this new video? Here's the link. Check it out.
Okay. What he is claiming is that Drama Alert posted a fucking link in our bio to revenge porn of some actress. This is what Lou is claiming, people. All right. We're going to discover whether or not this claim is true or if he just made this up out of thin air. Okay. But let's continue.
Of course, it was flagged, okay, and then hit with a warning. And who's spreading this information? Because it turns out that video was an AI recreation.
A deep fake. It was a deep fake.
And then it's flipped as to like, well, look, we just reported the news. Like, no, you didn't.
We didn't report the news. Okay. So we posted revenge porn. That was a deep fake. And we didn't report the news. These are all 3 claims, right? So when we go through this and we add the bad faith counter, we're up to 3 right now.
You didn't just report the news. And I was grateful to see that there were people in the comments sort of calling that shit out. And this has now bled over into UFOs.
Okay. This is now bled over into UFOs. Okay, where are we? All right, there we are. All right, so I'm going to have to go to Drama real quick. I'm going to have to find the tweet in question, and let's find out if the fucking allegations from Lou is true. Did I put out leaks, revenge porn style, of an actress? All right, I'm on the Drama Alert Twitter. I'm scrolling through. I'm trying to find the exact tweet in question. It's going to take me a minute here to find it. We're scrolling through fast. Gino, my trans employee that I guess is now alt-right adjacent because works with Tuba, posted this a couple days ago. We're still scrolling. We're still trying to find it. This is going to be wild. If Keemstar is guilty of posting fucking revenge porn of an actress, this is going to blow my fucking mind. Still scrolling. You know, it would be just so much fucking easier if I could... Still scrolling. Good Lord. Where is this? How many days ago was this? Scrolling. Damn, Gino post a lot. I'm trying to get through. February 22nd. What's the... Okay. I think I have one more day to get through. Go. There it is. I got it, ladies and gentlemen. You ready for the actress that we leaked her deep fake porn? Here we go. Wait, what the fuck? Bobby Altoff reacts to her leaks. Link in bio. Wait, what? Wait, hold the phone. Is Bobby Altoff a fucking actress? Since when is she a fucking actress? She has a podcast. She interviews celebrities. She's not a fucking actress. So one, just completely fake. All right? Reacts to her leaks. Link in bio. Interesting. Let's see exactly where the link in bio goes. Oh, it goes to the Snapchat show. It goes to the Snapchat show where we literally reported that these were AI generated deep fakes. So the whole, actually, you know what? I don't think, to be fair to Lou, I think that is a different thumbnail. I know I posted this on my Twitter. So I think there's a different one. Bear with me 2 seconds. I don't think that is the correct thumbnail. I know I posted it on my Twitter because the community notes on this are fucking astronomically stupid. Got it. Here we go. This was the day prior. Bobby Altoff got leaked. Link in bio. And then as you can see, it got community noted, right? The Bobby Altoff leak images videos is fake, and she is now the latest victim of an AI deepfake porn, and some X accounts are still knowingly spreading this for comment and post interaction, willfully continuing to victimize her and other victims. You know where a source is for the correct information? Fucking Drama Alert. Do you see this? Do you see how fucking stupid this is? They community noted Drama Alert, and then they fucking use Drama Alert as a source to say that these, in fact, are fake. And by the way, the link in bio, this is literally a thumbnail link in bio to the Snapchat show where we reveal that it is a fucking deep fake. Like, this whole fucking thing that you just heard from Lou Reviews is Fantasyland. And why the fuck is Lou Reviews an actor who does table readings in Hollywood calling Bobby Altoff an actress when she isn't? An actress is the wrong fucking term. It would be actor. Isn't this guy woke and politically correct? We don't call actresses anymore. They're actors. So, like, how many points do we give him for this nonsense that he spewed? Trying to put to his audience, right, that we're putting forth fucking revenge porn. No, we didn't. No, we fucking didn't. No, we didn't. Oh, let's continue.
Keemstar, Red Panda Koala, Chupacabra, and Skyfire News as a whole news entity. And I will also throw Ashton Forbes in there. He's recently blocked me. Hey, I'm part of Skyfire News. I have been very cautious and have held my distance from the people of Skyfire News, especially Tupa.
No, you haven't. You've been in our spaces every fucking week. You talked us up. You said Skyfire News is doing great things. You said Red and Tuba are great guys that have been nice to you. And now you flip the script. Everything you're fucking saying is opposite of what you've been saying before. Lou Reviews, you think you're in a fight with Skyfire News, but that's wrong. Lou Reviews, you're in a fight with Lou Reviews 2 weeks ago because those two guys are saying opposite fucking things. That's who this fight is with.
And Red Panda Koala. It's so stupid, these names. It's just so wild, man.
Oh, because Lou Reviews is such a great name.
Keemstar, Tupa, Red Panda Koala. Like, I mean, just listening to myself, I just feel like shutting off the stream and being like, this is so stupid. You know, Skyfire News. Then that brings us to Skyfire News as an entity. Now, keeping my distance from this was...
Ooh, look at that suckage. Look at that suckage. Stay hydrated, people.
I don't follow Tupa. And I don't follow...
But you've had Tupa on your show 2 times, and apparently he's an alt-righter.
RPK. And I have unfollowed both of those guys over a year ago when I saw what Tupa posted online in 2021, 2022, I believe, one of those years, very recently. Like, not a long time ago when he was a teenager with stupid thoughts in his head or, you know, part of some religious cult or... No.
To be fair, I don't actually know the date of when Tuba put all these, like, horrible Discord things. So let me ask. Tuba, are you in chat right now? What was the general year that you were posting all the fucking racist edgelord shit in Discord? Could you put that in chat or DM me on Twitter? Because I'd like some clarity on that, because I honestly don't know. I don't know roughly what the time frame of this stuff is. I'll get back to everybody on that in a second.
These are his thoughts as an adult. And in these publicly posted rants and... At this point, I could say he believes those things. And how you would feel emboldened enough to write something like that, but not actually turn around and go commit hate crimes.
Okay, so 2020, 2021 is when Tuba was saying all the fucking... That's worse than I thought. Bro, here's the thing. Here's the most important thing about the fucking shit Tuba said on the Discord, right? Lou Reviews, Keemstar, and Tuba all agree that Tuba's in the wrong, and so does everyone else. So why are you weaponizing his fucking mistake that he took accountability for to win an argument that Skyfire News is bad all of a sudden because we covered a story that you didn't like? Why? Why are you acting in so fucking bad faith when you've had him on your fucking show? And you guys know the movie Nope? You know the movie Nope? Tuba's really into that movie. And I watched that movie because of Tuba, because he was gassing it up. And I thought the movie was fucking great. You know who else thought the movie was fucking great and wanted Tuba's opinion on it? Fucking Lou Reviews. Lou Reviews platformed the alt-right, racist, homophobic fucking Tuba. This is what I'm saying. Everything out of this guy's fucking mouth is horse shit. It's fucking bad faith. There's no fucking meat or credibility behind it. All right? So when I see fucking Jeremy McGowan or fucking Chris or fucking Cambion or any of these guys gassing up Lou, like Lou's a fucking great guy, right? Is he? Is he a guy just spewing nonsense and disinformation throughout the fucking UFO community? This is the great guy? Make it fucking make sense. Make it fucking make sense. This is not a great guy. A great guy doesn't just spew nonsense and try to defame a company, right? To make up fucking these theories that Drama Alert is fucking posting revenge porn when it's not fucking true. That's not a great guy. That's not a good guy. That's a piece of fucking shit. Let's call it what it is. It's a piece of shit.
Multiple posts of that kind of stuff. He came out and he did a space because the mosh pit reaction to that was intense. And I knew about it I believe, if I remember correctly, 2 to 3 days before it happened. And I even hinted it was...
Dude, I don't know how you can deal with these faces that he's making and the sign language. He looks like one of these motherfuckers that got fired from the police department that was faking to know sign language. You ever see those stories of those people that get busted?
Coming. Okay? And at that point, I was like, hey, that's public information. I'm not going to stop anybody from publicizing that, but I'm not going to do it. I just don't want to do that. The thing that screams that you didn't learn your lesson, and this is where RPK comes in, is after this very, very harsh response and genuine harassment that I believe no one deserves. Everything screams red flags when you do the research. And so
I'm trying to understand. I wish this wasn't edited, because this is edited, right, to kind of give us more of the meat of what Lou was saying about Skyfire News. I wish it wasn't edited. I wish we were reacting to the real fucking thing, because I'm so lost at the point that he's trying to fucking make, and I don't know if it's the edit or if he's just not making a fucking point.
Now you've got these two guys who have, for the last year and a half, really worked their way.
Oh my God, can you get on with the point that you're fucking making? You talk so fucking slow, bro. We got to go faster speed. Here we go.
Back into this mosh pit. And they've done it through spaces. They've done it through talking to anyone, including the Q Shaman, including, an account like Drama Alert.
No, Tuba talked to the fucking January 6th shaman, the Q Shaman. All right? I did too, but I fucking just picked on him. I don't think fucking Red has interacted with him. I don't really fucking know. But the Jan 6 shaman has never been on a fucking Skyfire space.
And to be 100% clear on this as well, I had no clue who Keemstar and Drama Alert were on Twitter. No clue until they created this. I heard them on a couple spaces, and then boom, all of a sudden it was Skyfire News. It is run by Tupacabra and Red Panda Koala, and those two guys come from an insanely alt-right, anti-woke culture that thinks is...
Dude, hold on. Tuba and Red come from an anti-woke culture? The whole world is anti-woke. Wake up, Lou. Lou, this is not 2020. We're not in 2020, bro. We're not in 2021. All right. The government and the just the lefties don't control Twitter anymore, right? They're not fucking shadow banning accounts anymore, right? They're not silencing people anymore. The world does not support this woke shit. It died. It died like 2 years ago. It's over for the woke shit. You're so far behind in the times. Now, it could be because you live in Hollywood. That makes sense. But the world in which you're trying to describe to your audience doesn't exist. It did back in 2020. I remember people were getting canceled left and right. We were in an insane fucking social justice warrior cancel culture fucking world. That doesn't exist anymore. What are you talking about? We're not in that world.
Taking over the government. So now, Ashton, Forbes, Red Panda Koala, Tupa, and now Keemstar, Skyfire News. And so this leads to me going, okay, because he's got 2.6 million followers, and this idea of like, that could be summoned on you at any moment. Like, I don't want that. I've already got UFO Twitter, man. That's a mosh pit within itself. I don't need an even bigger mosh pit of just whacking.
I didn't attack you with my followers. I tweeted directly at you, meaning the only people that could see the tweets were people that were following me and you.
Yes. We'll see. I'll probably end up getting it. And especially when it came to Tupa quickly latching on to false narratives. And each one of those, it has been a few. The two I can think of is me personally. He attacked me and then had to do a reverse on that and apologize to me.
Oh, hold on. Did he just say right here and admit that Tuba attacked him and then took it back and apologized? Because if that's true, that's the type of person I want to fucking hire, right? I don't want somebody doubling and tripling and quadrupling down on their fucking bad points. If someone gets something wrong or says something fucking wrong, I want them to correct the record. You think that's a bad thing, Lou? Let's find out after I've proven in this stream that Lou Reviews is a bad actor, that Lou Reviews has spewed nonsense, that Lou Reviews has made up fantasy fucking allegations and defamations against Skyfire News. I proved without a shadow of a doubt that he is wrong on multiple times, and we're not even through this stream. Let's find out if Lou Reviews is the type of person that has respect for his followers on Twitter, has respect for his subscribers on YouTube. Let's see if he respects them enough to say, you know what, guys? I was wrong. Let's see that. Because if I don't see that, then we are looking at another fucking asshole online weaponizing his audience, weaponizing his viewers, filling their fucking ears with bullshit and fucking lies to go after the people they don't fucking like. Which guy are you, Lou? I've proven without a shadow of a doubt that you're fucking wrong, that you've lied, that you've made up shit. Let's figure out which one are you.
I've never once apologized for anything I said about him. I don't. I never will.
Whoa. He says it right there. We already know what type of guy Lou is.
I never once apologized for anything I said about him. I don't. I never will. And he's joining these spaces and he's pushing this conspiracy narrative and he's doing this dance where he just wants to get the biggest audience in that space as possible, and he will give anyone the platform, including outright right-wing nutballs.
I think he's talking about Tuba right now. I'm not sure.
Including the Q Shaman.
Because I've never had the Q Shaman on Skyfire News. Never once. So...
yeah, the guy who stormed the Capitol of the United States, the Capitol building in Washington, D.C., jab. And the entire gang of Skyfire News just jumped in on this with their right-wing ideologies and their right-wing bullshit. None of them are doctors. None of them work in the...
Oh, God. Here we go. This is going to be good. Let me set this up for you, people. All right. So do you remember the clip that we played with Ashton Forbes and Average Chris or Paranormal Chris? They're going back and forth, right? And then somebody, Earth Podcast or something, not sure really who this guy is, right? But he had a big platform. He was trying to get on stage, so we let him on stage to get his point of view. He said to Chris, he goes, "Are you vaccinated?" And the reason why he was asking that question was he was trying to make the point, again, this is in context, if you were listening to the conversation, he was trying to make the point that Chris listens to anything the government tells him. That's why he's asked that question. Now, Lou Reviews has turned this into, these guys are not scientists. They're not doctors. They shouldn't be giving you information about the vaccination. We were. I didn't. Fucking Red didn't. And Tuba didn't. None of us did. None of us did. This is something that he's making up out of thin air that happened that didn't happen.
Medical fields, none of them know what the fuck they're talking about when it comes to viruses, how they spread, how they mutate, the vaccines to those viruses, and the reasons why humans reacted the way they did to that entire COVID-19 situation.
A few moments later.
I hate to break this to everyone. Get your vaccination because
what the fuck? What? Hold on. What the fuck did I just see? What the fuck did we just witness right here? All right. This motherfucker said none of them are fucking doctors. None of them are scientists. They know nothing about fucking viruses. How dare they fucking talk about the vaccination? We didn't, first of all. But this was the point that he was making. And then a few moments later, he's going to now talk to his fucking audience about vaccinations. What are you, a fucking doctor? Are you a fucking scientist, Lou? Am I unaware of your credentials? Can you please provide them for the UFO community so we can have some shred of fucking credibility from you? Because the only thing I've seen from you and all of this is fucking nonsense.
The COVID-19 virus mutates. It's a virus. And those boosters prevent against those mutated viruses. Are there side effects? Yes.
Is this the dumbest motherfucker in all of UFO community? This has to be the dumbest motherfucker. How did this guy end up being one of the main guys in this community? How? This is fucking dumb. This is happening in the same fucking stream. The same fucking stream.
Oh no. Oh no, it does kind of help the prevention of COVID-19 when you're around old people taking care of them. I had to take the COVID vaccine. Had to, if I wanted to keep acting. Everyone took the vaccine. Not everyone. Did people pass away from the vaccine? Yes. Side effects? Yes. Do they outnumber the success rate? Nowhere near. Nowhere near. Nowhere near it. And like, I'm calling you out for hiring. It's not.
Okay. All right. So again, just a quick recap. He said that we're anti-vaxxers. We're not. We didn't talk about the fucking vaccination. I'm vaccinated. I'm fucking vaccinated. All right. And everybody online knows that my politics are so simple. I'm not a fucking Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I don't like far right people. I don't like far left people. I think they're all fucking insane. Because I feel that if you support the right or you support the left, or if you're on this side or you're or that side, then you're going to be supporting good ideas and bad ideas. Because the Republicans have a lot of bad ideas and they have some good ideas. The fucking Democrats have some good ideas and they have some fucking bad ideas, right? I'm not on any of these fucking teams. What the fuck does this even have to do with UFOs? There's a lot of followers that like to be on these fucking teams. You're clearly, Lou, on one of these fucking teams. All right? I'm not. Quit calling me these identity politic fucking things. Because I'm just not. I voted for Obama and I voted for Trump. You want to know why? I care about two things when I vote. Two things and only two things. I want a strong economy and I want a president that's going to keep us out of war. That's all I care about. I'm 41 years old. I graduated in 2001. And after we graduated, 9/11 happened. And my high school friends that joined the military went to go to some pointless wars. I'm anti-war to the fucking max. And I know that a strong economy, when people have jobs and they're making money, fixes a lot of other problems that we have in the country. That's why those are the most important things to me. That's all of my politics. All right. I'm not on any of these fucking teams. And quite frankly, I don't care what politics Gino has, who runs Drama Alert, or who Alex has that runs Happy Punch, or Tuba. I don't care what their fucking politics are. All right? I don't. None of these people, none of my employees are allowed to spew their personal politics on my platforms. Now, in a space where it's individual people representing themselves and they want to put forth an idea, fine. But they're not even doing that. I haven't seen Tuba or fucking Red in a Skyfire News space spewing politics. The only one that's talking about fucking politics is fucking Lou Reviews.
Oh, man. I'm calling you out for hiring very questionable people. I'm calling out your spaces and your tactics and the people that you host them with because I had high hopes for you. Damn you, Keemstar, for giving me hope that, maybe this can get into a very rational place where even the crazies and the fringe of this topic are invited, but there's never any rules attached to it. Like it's maddening. It's maddening. And I think that's why I'm so up your ass these last week, especially. Oh, that Lou Reviews. God, what a hater. Pointing out that Ashton Forbes loves Vladimir Putin.
What the fuck? What is wrong with this fucking guy? What is wrong with this guy? What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Now, Ashton Forbes, again, I'm cool with Ashton, right? He did put out a fucking tweet saying he supports Putin. I don't know what the fuck that's about. I obviously don't support that. I'm pro-America. Like, Putin's the fucking enemy. What are you talking about, Ashton? Right? But again, this is something Ashton said. And what Lou Reviews is trying to say, well, Ashton said that, and Ashton's on your space, so obviously Keemstar loves Putin. This is the bad faith, lying, just making up shit out of thin air that we've been dealing with fucking Lou Reviews. Now, I'm going to jump on Discord with Tubacabra so you can hear directly from Tubacabra and his thoughts on fucking Lou Reviews. I'm going to jump on Discord with Red Panda, the legendary Red Panda. I'll bring UAP Mike. I'll bring fucking Shane. By the way, he called Shane a drunk. By the way, Shane is a legend. Shane's like super entertaining guy that likes the UFO topic, right? And he has a show on fucking Skyfire News. And again, it's a space. It's obviously going to be individuals with individual opinions, right? He criticized us for having a drunk run a space on Skyfire. Do you guys want to know who fucking Lou Reviews had on his show? Who he platformed earlier today? Fucking Shane! Shane! He fucking platformed Shane. He had Shane on his fucking show today. Make it make sense. There's not a single fucking thing that you say that makes sense, you fucking weirdo. You fucking bad faith lying. Fucking, there's no credibility comes out of your mouth. Everything that spews out of this guy's mouth is just fucking L's. Make it make fucking sense. All right. I'm gonna need I need your Discords. We're gonna take a small, ladies and gentlemen, a small intermission right here while I set up all these people on the Discord and I go piss. But this is what I'm dealing with in the fucking UFO community. Like, is this not the biggest fucking nonsense that you ever seen in your fucking life? Like, this is the type of shit that I'm dealing with over here. Just spewing false allegations over and over again. Bad faith arguments over and over. Like, these aren't real fucking people. They're just a bunch of fucking talking bots. Like, what is this shit? Okay. 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 Ashton Forbes wants to jump on the Discord. Ashton, we're not allowed to have you. We're not allowed to have you. If I have you on this show, Ashton Forbes, that means I support Putin. According to the logic of fucking... according to the logic of fucking Lou Reviews. Sorry. I'm getting tongue-tied here. Hello, Red. Red. I need the Discord. Give me the Discord. I actually think there's more information. More information in this document as well. Maybe we're not even through it all. It was a 2-hour stream. The little montage we saw was only like 10 minutes. So I think there's a big portion of that we missed, but holy fucking shit, was that good. Holy fucking shit. Okay. Ashton Forbes is telling me right now, breaking news, that Lou Reviews actually had Ashton Forbes on his fucking... Oh, bro, you guys are killing me. Oh, Lou Review wants to call in. What is this? I don't know what this is. There's Red Panda. Let me add him real quick. Send friend request. Oh, I would love to talk to Lou Reviews. He wanted me to call on his show earlier. I'm like, no, I'm not calling in until I respond to all this nonsense. Then once the audience sees the kind of bullshit you've been spewing, then we'll get into a call. So I'm down with that. I've added Red Panda. Let me just call Red Panda. I don't know what the fucking this thing is. Let me get on Discord here. Okay. Oh, great. Ashton's in there. Red Panda, add me. Okay, send message. Calling Red Panda. All right. And then I'll have Red Panda. Red, you there? Bear with me, guys, as I try to get these guys in here. Red, you there?
Hello, yes.
All right, can you add Tuba real quick? And because I want you, a lot of this stuff was about you and Tuba, and I want you now that the whole audience here has seen like what's been going on, I want you guys to have a chance to respond to some of the shit that Lou is saying. You know what I'm saying? Hello? Okay. All right. Well, we will be right back, and we're going to set this up. And trust me, a lot of fireworks. We're going to get Shane in here as well. A lot of fireworks, people. Get ready for this. Quick, like 2-minute break. We'll be right back. We'll be right back. All right. Okay, so they got me in a group with all these different people, but I like, what the fuck? Guys, listen to what I'm saying. It's so simple, all right? Let me add Tuba on Discord. Add friend. All right, Tuba, add me. I don't know what you're trying to do, but that's not what I'm trying to do, all right? What you're trying to do is way different than what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get you all on a call. That simple. That simple. Welcome to Lou Review Collins. Is the guy live right now, by the way? Is this guy fucking live still? He is not live. It ended an hour ago. Oh, by the way, he did a whole nother stream of nonsense. So we're not done with Lou Reviews. Okay. I don't know what's going on. There we go. Hello, can you guys hear us?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah. Turn your camera on if you can, or not. It doesn't really matter. Okay. So what did you guys think of all this? You guys, all the shit that Lou's been spewing at Skyfire News and whatnot.
Oh, he's been flip-flopping, man. I mean, he has no ounce of credibility or consistency. It seems like fly-by-night kind of stuff, fair weather stuff. I don't know what got in his head to switch, but you saw how fast he went from, hey, I like these guys, they're cool, they let me in my space, to all of a sudden, F these far-right extremists.
Is he even fighting with us, or is he fighting with himself from 2 weeks ago where he said the exact opposite? That's what I'm trying to figure out, people. Like,
yeah, man, it goes deeper than that. I think he's fighting with himself from a year ago. Like he's got a whole bunch of stuff. It's all very performative too. I mean, he's got his own history with the community as well. So a lot of this stuff feels like bandstanding.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane. Red, your thoughts on everything?
It's a shame because he even said like 2 weeks ago, right? That we've been good to him, we've been nice to him, and he's honestly kind of been a dick to us for a minute. And Tupa, like, yeah, that stuff came out and like he apologized and he like lost a lot of opportunities and like I'd say atoned more than most people. And it's just kind of sad that like despite all the love we've shown Lou and standing by him when that whole weird Elizondo stuff with him went down, that like he's just another one of these people that wants to just like shit on this thing we're trying to build after using it for like 2 months on his streams.
I talked to some of his friends, and I'm not going to leak, who it was. Right? I'm not going to leak these private conversations, but it was multiple different friends of his that was like, Lou might be wrong, but he's my buddy. I'm not going to shit on him, right? But these guys, these were debunker type people, right? And I'm like, wait, but aren't you searching for truth? And aren't you calling out like a bunch of bad actors that are spreading false information throughout the UFO community? Isn't that your whole stick? How can you support the guy that's flat out fucking lying, right? Which, by the way, is the same argument that they're trying to do to me with Ashton. They're like, how can you have Ashton on your show when the plane isn't real? The difference between me and Lou's friends is I say the plane video isn't real. I don't think it's true. I don't think it's fucking real. Now, you obviously don't think the shit Lou's saying is real, so say it publicly. Say it publicly. That's the difference between me and you. And I can maintain...
And he didn't play the full clip tonight. Remember that? He didn't even, he was spinning this false narrative about us that we attacked Paranormal Chris for his vaccine, but he wouldn't play the clip where we had to listen to it on your show where we're all like, we don't care about it, and that was just some random guest of the space, you know what I mean? So
I didn't attack Chris over the vaccine. I'm vaccinated, right? I didn't hear either one of you attack him. And the point of the vaccine even being brought up was they were trying to prove that Chris listens to whatever the government says. That was the whole point of them saying it. It wasn't even about vaccinations.
No, and even after the comment, I took it upon myself to say, hey, listen, that's not a metric in which we judge people. It doesn't make any sense to do so. I understood the point, he was trying to make, but as far as like, bringing it up in a conversation like that, I thought it was uncalled for. That gets clipped out. Red clarified to Chris to himself. He said, listen, that because he said something, but I think what Red was saying was bringing attention to how foolish the question was in general, which was obvious from the get-go, unless you were in Paranormal Chris's position, which is one of defense, right? But then he said no. F you. When Red's like, hey, listen, sorry, man, I didn't mean it like that. And so it was very combative from the get-go. But we clarified exactly, how we felt about that person's comments. But it's Spaces. Spaces is like that. You bring on people up on stage, they'll say what they want to say, and then people can, have their own rebuttal to that. But to all of a sudden throw that on us when someone goes out of line and says some wild shit, I don't know. I thought that's bad faith too.
Yeah. So he did a whole stream tonight, guys. Lou Reviews did a whole stream tonight, spreading more of this nonsense. And we're going to have to react to that too. I don't know where we're going to get to it. Maybe like a week from now, I'll do it over here. But I need a place to fucking respond to this shit. Like we really don't, have a place for that. I would do it on Skyfire News, but Skyfire News isn't about my opinion. You know what I mean? It's not.
Yeah.
It's for news.
He put us in a position to defend the thing we're trying to build against lies. You know what I mean? So I don't know what else we're supposed to do.
UFO Shane wanted to get on here. Who else? Who else wants to get on here?
Well, Ashton and Lou Reviews, I think.
Get Lou Reviews on here. Get him on here. Get him on here.
That'd be great.
Can I add people like this?
Get Lou Reviews on. Do you know his Discord? I'll add him. Do you know if Lou Reviews was watching this?
Here, I just added UFO Shane. I think he was watching it.
He was live tweeting it too.
Trying to get in contact with Lou Reviews.
He was live tweeting it. Ooh, let's pull that up right now. All right, so we're waiting on Shane to join. By the way, Shane is the person that Lou Reviews described as the drunk. We got a drunk running Spaces. Now Shane gets drunk, and he does have a show over on Skyfire News. But Shane's entertaining. I don't give a fuck that he's a drunk. Why would I care that he's drinking, right? And you know who else doesn't care that fucking Shane is drinking? Lou. Lou doesn't give a fuck. He just used that in bad faith as a way to attack Skyfire. And by the way, he just had Shane. Yeah, what's that?
I said, I sent him the link to Discord. He says, nope, you had 4.5 hours to argue. I'm done for tonight. I think you guys have been slapped around enough for today. Besides, that audience of 240 is really scary. My channel will surely disappear. You might want to get back to them.
So he's not going to come talk. Interesting. I wonder why, Lou. I wonder why you won't show up. I wonder why you won't have a fucking conversation, buddy.
I went on his show. Talked to him, called in.
I wonder why you won't come on here. Let's see what he has to say here. Calling me a grifter, all right? Because I've entered the UFO space, guys, I'm now grifting, all right? Guys, let me make this very clear, all right? UFOs are not for you and only you. It's not for you and your little buddies. It affects all mankind. There's no such thing as grifting over here, right? Unless you're spewing false information, unless you're over here like scamming and over here lying, about certain stuff, which I have not done. But this topic, Mr. Gatekeepers, are not just for you. It's for the world. It's for every human. It affects all of us. So have fun trying to make that fucking argument.
Ashton's ready to come on too if you want to have his take on things.
Yeah, I guess so. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. I thought you said he was live tweeting. Was he or?
A couple.
He was. He's been live tweeting about this. He could come talk, but he's just choosing not to. Let's see. Oh,
this was him and young Shelton? Oh, good for you, Lou. Good for you.
He actually got shot in a scene on The Mentalist. It's pretty good acting, like, you know.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, boys?
Mr. Ashton Forbes, you're the reason why everyone hates me.
Yo, this is a good stream you got going on tonight, Keem.
Thank you. It's been a while since I've done a stream on this platform. I brought it back. So what did you think of my response to Lou Reviews?
Oh, no, it was right on point, honestly. But I went on Lou Reviews today, so he's technically been platforming me, you know? So he's technically alt-right according to his own logic. So, you know, it seems a little bit hypocritical in my opinion. But also, hold on a second, I gotta get my hoodie set up correctly.
Yeah, we have to make it make sense. You know, make it make sense. We have Ashton Forbes on our, on our spaces to talk. And so that means we support everything that Ashton does and says, but then he has you on. How did that conversation go, by the way, Ashton?
No, I mean, I think it went really well. It was funny because the moment you get on there, right, like there's this whole idea of like people talk crap about you, but when you look at them right in the face, right, like all of a sudden the whole thing changes, right? And I just let him ask any question that he wants, you know. I'm not afraid of any of those questions, and I thought it was pretty good. Otherwise, I mean, other than he had me muted for the first like 10, 15 minutes, but other than that, it was good.
Oh, yeah. He did that to Mike. He did it to Tuba. And by the way, when Tuba was trying to make a point, Lou is such a fucking pussy. He kept going, Sam. I wish I had that segment ready to go. He didn't let Tuba make any fucking point. Every point that Tuba tried to fucking make, he talked over him, he interrupted, he fucking muted, and then would go on a little fucking rant because he's trying to hide counter arguments to his fans, his subscribers, his viewers. He's criticizing us for having multiple different points of view on Skyfire, which is a service to the viewers so they can form their own opinion. And he's over there running a real-time fucking censorship where only his point of view gets across. Like, it's fucking astronomically how fucking bad faith this guy is.
Yeah, I mean,
got so frustrated, he booted me off the stream and called me a coward for having called in. Like, okay, Lou.
Yeah, make it make sense.
That's what he does, though, right? Like, you got to be careful too, where like it's his show, so you know I respected it, but he was talking over me nonstop. He asks you a question, then he doesn't let you answer the question, kind of stuff, right? It's lowbrow stuff in terms of, you know, being a host or whatever, but people see through it, I think, in general.
Yeah. Who do you think is prevalent to this conversation, Red and Tuba, that we should have on? I wish UAP...
People want that Neo guy on here, Cambrian, or whatever his name is. I don't know. For some reason, people are calling for him.
Cambian.
Yeah.
Stephen Cambian.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, he'd be a great voice.
Is he a legendary debunker or something? I don't know anything about the UFO community.
He made multiple videos like against you, Ashton. So...
I mean, it's gotta be more specific than that. There's several people in that.
I mean, Lou's really the only one I feel like that would really, or UFO Shane, who he called a drunk. Yeah, I don't know who else really. I mean, Lou Elizondo would be amazing.
Dude, Rather Be Squidding would be great. Lou used to have a bunch of co-hosts. I think it'd be great sometime to hear from them and what their experience was like.
Who are his co-hosts?
He had one, Rather Be Squidding. He had a couple other ones, UFO Jane. I mean, this show.
Talking today about his team, but I don't mean to be mean, but I don't think he has a team.
Guys, we are about to get a tweet here from a guy who's acting in good faith. All right. This person is honest and acting in good faith. Here we go. Where is it? There it is. It's from Lou Reviews. You know, I put out this tweet that we're going to go live about the Lolcow Grifter of the UFO community. Lou Reviews responds, "What's bigger, my waist size or your audience tonight?" I'd have to say your waist size. That's 2.6 million. Only garnered you 230 viewers for a live stream. Is it my credibility still in danger? Maybe when we do talk, we can cover you calling someone the N-word multiple times, and how you did it as a full-grown bald man. We can talk about that right now. 15 years ago, I was on stream. This guy named Alex was calling me a dago and a wop because I was Italian, and I responded by calling him the N-word, and it's massively viral, and everyone's seen it, and I've apologized for it. Do you think I'm afraid of the mistakes that I've made? I'm not, Lou. I'm not.
Ooh, some gamer words, Keem. Gonna cancel you.
I'm sorry. I am not afraid of the mistakes that I've made. I'm not. I own them. I accept them. And you know, do better. Like, you know, things that humans do. And like, we could talk about that all day. I'm not sure what that has to do with UFOs, Lou. I'm not sure how that's related to the UFO community and Skyfire News that I called Alex the N-word in the year of 2009 on Battle Cam with hands up. But we could talk about it. There isn't a single thing that I'm not afraid to talk about. I don't walk around with my head down like, oh my God, I've done and said dumb fucking shit in the past. I've made mistakes in my life. I don't do that. I just accept
responsibility for you here.
Yeah.
So Lou Reviews is he doesn't want to come on, right? But so some of the quotes from his stream earlier tonight, which you'll watch later, where they try to shame you publicly and try to attach someone else's bullshit to you. That's what Lou Reviews says in his defense. He also says there's got to be room for forgiveness. Does not show much forgiveness here. He also says I always give room for people to make mistakes as well. But then he just tweeted that out. It seems, I don't know, guys. It seems like hypocrisy to me, but maybe I don't know the definition.
Yeah, no, this guy is so full of shit. I don't know how he has an audience, and I can understand why he lost the audience. I can totally get it. Yeah, he walked right into that one.
They try to dig at us, quote unquote, believers because they're so disenfranchised. You know what I mean? Like someone like Lou, the way he tried to get into the community and be utilized as a tool by some of the leaders of the community, and that burned him in the end. And because of that, I mean, to attack your fan base, to attack your community, calling them believers as a derogatory term or like a conspiracy theorist or whatever, it's just going to alienate you in this realm. I mean, we are in the fringe. That's what we're doing. We're trying to reach out and figure it out. And a lot of us haven't lost, you know, I haven't lost my spirit in this. There's so many unknowns. It's the most exciting realm. Ashton's bringing some of the people who actually have some of these answers, from Dave Rossi to Salvatore Pius, you know, some interesting minds in here to do something else other than regurgitate the same thing over and over again, which is something that you'd think, you know, Lou hosting a show and still remaining in the UFO community would kind of appreciate, as opposed to trashing on and always trying to be the smartest guy in the room. There's a problem with this community, with the people who get burned or go down the wrong path and you know, have to eat crow publicly.
He did get burned by Elizondo. That is an important point in Lou's arc. He wasn't always like this. He used to be like happy and jovial and not so much hating and tearing people down. It's sad.
You know,
yeah, that's a good point.
You know, the thing is, like, me and Ashton don't agree on the video, right? But we get along just fine. We somehow get along just fine. All right, Tuba, I know the Q shaman. You're not fucking believing everything that comes out of that dude's mouth, and you don't agree with everything he says. But
you possibly said so much.
But you get along with him, right? You know, it's what are we talking about? Are we talking about open-minded people? All right, ready to share ideas, debate ideas, and have conversations around this phenomenon versus people that are like doing, that person's in that group, bad, you can't talk to them, you can't platform this person, you can't, there's this weird like woke cancel culture thing that exists in UFO Twitter that's so outdated, because it's not just Lou Reviews that does this stuff. A lot of people are doing this stuff.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've seen like even people like UAP Mike, who I do enjoy like talking to from time to time. Even he will post someone like Greenwald. Like Greenwald voted for Trump. He's a far right extremist. Like, oh, we got to be off that kick by now. That's half the country. Like, we got to be off that. You know what I mean? Like, if the only thing, if some people are just here to polarize it and they want to win on the merits of being in their own club, being in that group, you know, it increases the success rate, I guess, of like what you could do and whatever. But over this time, Kim, you brought this up, you know, many times, that age of the cancel culture, the woke stuff is over. And that's a good thing, because it was used to divide this community and keep information compartmentalized, which we want to kind of break down those walls. The language they use, you know, in order to cancel somebody is the exact opposite of that.
I mean, Lou has been slinging dirt at Skyfire News for about a week, 2 weeks, maybe. I don't remember.
Consistently, too.
Roughly a week, right? I haven't lost any followers on Skyfire News. I haven't lost any viewership. We've only gained followers and gained support. So, like, these whole ideas are so out of date and so ineffective. Like, you need to recognize this is not going to work. This is not going to work. What does work, though, is doing a stream like I've just done here, proving without a shadow of a doubt that this guy doesn't have credibility. There is no credibility coming from him. And it won't surprise me as I keep checking him over and over again as this feud or whatever continues. It won't surprise me at all that he loses viewership and loses support. Because who the fuck wants to sit there and listen to a guy that's just lying to them over and over again, that doesn't respect them as a viewer, and that's like, basically, trying to use them as a pawn?
Yeah, if I could.
Yeah,
jump
he did
in,
play the clip.
I was gonna play devil's advocate here because I'm trying to understand Lou's mindset. So let me get into that acting sphere. You guys are calling yourself news. You're calling yourself news, and you're hosting and platforming QAnon shamans and alt-right conspiracy theorists and Ashton Forbes. How do you respond?
We got to find that meme. Remember when he joined the space and he goes, "You're calling yourself news," and that would be like P. Diddy hosting CNN. Like that was
that
the
Pepper Gazzoni guy. Yeah, I'll find it.
I think for like forever. It's like it would be like P. Diddy like hosting CNN.
Someone in the chat says, "I'm glad Keem stepped into the UFO community. It's filled with clowns, to say the least." Left and right, bro. Left and right. And people are just like, people don't care about their own personal credibility. Like, they don't. They're just spewing nonsense over and over and over again. I'm like, whoa. Like, that would never fly in the commentary community. None of this stuff would ever fly. Like you couldn't, there wouldn't be like a commentary YouTuber that would do a stream like Lou Reviews just did on me that was just all lies and just nonsense with no research. Like, they would get eaten alive. Their career would be done and over with. Like, this doesn't exist in the commentary community.
Well, you see how allergic these guys are to playing actual clips and recalling actual moments that they've said and done. They have a no clip policy in their spaces because they do not want this stuff thrown back in their face. For years, they've been used to just saying whatever they want and moving on, and then being the loudest voice, saying the most vitriolic thing, and then no one pays attention. They move on. I mean, he's afraid of clips. He's afraid of context. That's where he's going to lose.
Since he wants to talk shit about fucking 250 viewers on a dead channel that's been abandoned a year ago, should I, just hypothetically speaking, I'll ask the audience, one in the chat if you think this is a good idea, should I every Saturday, or maybe when we do our Skyfire News things, revamp this channel on the Keemstar Show and have a stream so you guys can all listen to it in real time? Because this isn't my main gig, Lou. I'm sorry. Your main gig had, like, I don't know why we're talking about viewers, but you brought it up and you keep bringing it up. You had 110 viewers tonight, and that was after a lot of prominent people jumped on. I pulled fucking 240 on a fucking dead channel with just myself. So it's like, I don't know why you're talking about fucking viewers. And this is a fringe fucking community. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is a little, the UFO community is not that big. That's another thing people need to understand. It's really small. UFO Twitter's tiny compared to, the outer world.
It's got potential, though. You got a lot of Lolcows in here and a lot of ridiculous drama, right? Like, I don't know if you've realized it, Keem. I think you have as you've jumped into it. But, man, there's a lot of people who get their feelings hurt really quickly. And on both sides, people are very opinionated about what they think can be true and what they think can't be. It's got potential, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know exactly where we go from here.
I sent you that meme of Lou Reviews saying the thing.
Oh, yeah.
That person made, that Pepper Gazzoni, shout out.
Where'd you send it, on Twitter? Did you send it on Twitter?
Yes, in the Twitter DM.
Okay.
Yep.
Try to find this thing. Where? On
UFO
what
News
account?
in chat.
What? Oh, okay. This is going to be good.
What did Cambrian? What's his name again? What's it? Did he not join the stream? I mean, I think we want to get some opposing.
Yeah. I definitely want to get some people that disagree with me or disagree with Ashton on here. So if you could round someone up. What about Manny 503?
Okay.
He's kind of boring, man. Okay.
Okay.
Let's get him.
I could DM Cambion right now, or you want to try that maybe for next week, or I'll
No,
just DM him
both.
right now.
Let's make it happen. All right, guys, I need 46 seconds of silence while I play this clip. Bear with me.
Counter stage. We always have like the number one debunker in the space, Average Chris, on stage as well. We have multiple different people on here with multiple different opinions. So to describe our stage as just one position would be incorrect. And we have you on our stage all the time.
You're calling yourself a news station. You guys are calling yourself news. That would be like, actually, I don't know, fucking who's in the news, like P. Diddy fucking co-hosting a show on CNN or Fox News, just to take away the attention of his lawsuit. Like, it's just...
The shit would be fire, though.
Be more funny.
The fuck? That was so fucking dumb. Oh my God. I don't know how this guy had a platform on here. I really don't. I don't get it. I don't get it. So what's the word? Can we expect Cambion or Manny to show up?
I just sent it to Cambion. I'll send it to Manny too. I don't know. It's kind of late notice, but we'll see what they say.
Yeah. I just seen, UAP Mike's got some bangers on this guy. Let me bring UAP Mike's Twitter up.
UAP Mike went hard on some of these guys as well. Like, honestly, UAP Mike and I have had our different disagreements, but like, wow, looking at some of the stuff he's pulled up on some of these people is pretty funny. Like, apparently he found out that Lou Reviews was platforming or in retweeting or whatever to Greenwalt. Well, Greenwalt was like, one of the Obama birth certificate birthers and stuff like that too, which just, again, shows the hypocrisy. Again, I don't even really care about this stuff, but like, if you're going to go out and be a hypocrite and say, oh, you're associating with these people and these people and platforming these people, like, you shouldn't live in a house that's like made out of glass if that's the case, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Mike destroyed Lou Reviews in that conversation.
I can't DM him, but you can, Keem, if you want to hit up Mike.
He's in a space right now, so I don't know.
They banned they booted out everybody who was supporting Mike too, except for me. Apparently, it was kind of sad.
Lou Reviews was censoring his chat people.
The moderators were going full fascist. No one was even saying anything mean.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, still waiting on replies, but I think it might be good to set it up for sure. Like, if they're not free, still waiting. But next week, maybe we could get Lou in here and Cambion. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I feel like we're just going to deal with dead air. Okay, let's do this in the future. I'll end it here. Thank you guys. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks, Game. Great stream.
Sorry, we need opposing views to make this interesting, and without that, did you guys have any more to add on this Lou Review stuff before I let you go, though?
Only thing I wanted to say is that I was on his stream for like 45 minutes today, called in as well, answered every question that could possibly be asked. So I don't know what more people want from me in terms of, getting my opinion on that. But I feel like I met the bar in that respect. So people can watch that and check it out.
And obviously Lou Reviews supports Putin now because he platformed Ashton Forbes.
I made a joke about Putin, so obviously everybody who associates with me now is obviously a Putin supporter.
He even made a dance for him.
I'll say I used to love his show. He used to be full of life. That weird stuff happened to Elizondo. He's kind of become bitter and sad, and I feel for the guy, but if you're going to lie about the thing we're trying to build and we're excited about, we have to defend ourselves. So.
Yep. Anything from you, Tuba, the racist and the homophobe?
I think Lou played himself here as he has in the past, and he'll probably continue to do. I think if you're interested in Lou at all as a Lolcow or just as a person after seeing this, it is worthwhile going back and figuring out how he got to this point, because that's the whole Shakespearean drama in and of itself, and something that maybe gets covered one day. But go take a peek.
All right, thank you guys. Thank you so much. And by the way, obviously I'm joking. Tuba is not a fucking racist or a homophobe or any of that fucking shit. Did he say stuff on a fucking Discord that was edgy and wild and fucking bad? Yeah. Yeah. And took full accountability. You know who else did in their past? Me. Right? I said like horrible fucking things. Everybody knows it. Was I wrong? Yes. Did I take accountability? Yes. Did I repeat the same behavior? No. You know, it's like, what the fuck? Yeah. Fuck Lou Reviews. The guy's full of shit. Lost all credibility. I'm going to set up a show for next week right here on the Keemstar Show. Is going to be UFO related. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And I'll see you. Bye.